you've got no time to hesitate, 'cause there's still mountains left to climb through. Time and space and a little bit of faith. Yeah, we'll get you back. We'll get you back to living life. It goes on and on, and I say on and on. Oh, life it goes on and on, and I say on and on. Oh, life it No matter how hard or how many times you get knocked down, you've got to get your feet back on solid ground. There's no giving up, there's no turning back. Well, you've come too far. On and I say on and on. Oh, life it goes on and I say on and on. Oh, life it goes on and I say on and on. Oh, life it goes on and
Broadcasting live every Monday night at 9 p.m. in St. Louis with your host, CJ, Funny Man Sam, and your best friend, Tyrese. This is Mayhem Mondays podcast on Going Dutch Radio Network.
All right, guys, I am CJ, and this is Mayhem Mondays podcast on Going Dutch Radio Network. Once again, I am CJ.
Oh, I'm Sam. Hi.
Hey.
Didn't see you there.
Hey, Sam.
What's up, man?
Long time no see, buddy.
It's been a what, a month and a half?
It's been about a month and a week.
Month and a week.
Month and a fucking week.
Month and a week.
What
Sorry,
the hell is going on in a month and a fucking week?
I don't know,
that's what
man.
I want to know.
We just all been busy.
Yeah, you know what? We have. There's been a lot of stuff going on.
We have.
Some things that we won't mention, some, and other things we might. I don't know.
Other things.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how the night
You
goes.
convinced me. So we went out to CJ and I went out to our favorite bar, Malone's, yesterday for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
And
Yes.
CJ got me drunk and convinced me into doing a podcast with him. So I woke up in the morning. I'm like, shit.
He's like, fuck.
I agreed to that. No. We actually didn't really have a lot to drink there, did we? We only had like a couple beers.
We only had.
It was a chill St. Patrick's Day.
It was.
It was a chill St. Patrick's
It was.
Day. We laughed our asses off, though.
You know what? I had a good night last night. Good evening. I don't know what did you do anything fun afterwards? After Malone's? What'd you do, buddy?
I went to Barney's down on Chippewa.
Okay.
And I stayed there for like a drink or two. With some friends. It was my girl Maggie's birthday, so shout out to Maggie if she's watching.
Hi, Maggie.
But yeah, so went there, and then a bunch of people that I work with, they were out at someplace in Chesterfield, Brick House.
I've heard of it.
So I drove out there, and
was it just a brick house, or what was it?
It's a freeze brick. No, it was okay. I didn't eat there. It's one of those places that you go to eat. You have to go there to eat.
Oh no.
So
Wait, is it an Irish place?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No, and it was more like work friends.
Is
like
the building
meeting
made
up
out of
and
brick,
stuff.
considering the place is called Brick House, or what?
You know what? I didn't really pay attention.
Okay.
I didn't really pay attention.
You
It's
didn't
like
know
off
if
of Boone's Crossing or whatever.
You mean that
Yeah.
giant plaza? That
Yeah,
fucking place.
yeah.
All right, guys. Once again, you are watching Mayhem Mondays podcast on Going Dutch Radio Network, and we're live right now. Please comment if you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube or Pornhub or even iTunes right now. That's right, we're live.
You know what? We say we go live on Pornhub all the time. One of
Yes.
these days, Pornhub will hit us up and be like, hey, can you guys do a live show for us?
Will you guys sponsor us?
Will you guys sponsor us? Will you
Naked?
guys- Yeah.
I'll do it.
I don't know if you want to see me naked.
I do.
That's the whole thing.
That is the whole thing.
Well, as you know, if you watch the beginning of the show, just right there, CJ is gay.
That is not true, people.
Every
is
time
not-
that he says a gay comment,
First off,
I will hold this up.
come on.
But he controls the camera, so if I'm holding it up, he might not. He might not switch it over to me.
Yes, it might be a little skewed. Yeah, not gonna lie. All right, so what do we have in store tonight? Do you even know? Do you have any idea?
Dude, like St. Patrick's Day. Like a lot of people don't know what St. Patrick's Day is for.
You know what's funny? Before you told me yesterday, Sam,
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
You didn't even know?
I knew there was a guy named Patrick who was a saint. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
How about, Sam, considering you are a history buff after
Yes.
all, why don't you give us a rundown without making people fall asleep of the
Right.
history of St. Patrick?
So I'm going to get my history teacher mode on and just like real cool, that cool high school history teacher that you had back in the day.
With the cool
That's-
sunglasses.
With the cool sunglasses. That's me.
Yeah.
Stunner shades. No, so St. Patrick, we just lost a viewer as soon as
I
we
think
went.
we like two of them.
So with St. Patrick
Yeah.
was actually a Roman in Britain at the time.
Okay.
And he was abducted by Irish slave traders. And they brought him over to Ireland. He served in Ireland as a slave for like 6-7 years. Then he finally escaped, or he was set free, I don't know. Went back to Rome, lost all of his lands and titles and nobility, so went into the clergy, became a priest, and he had a vision from God to go over to Ireland and actually convert the Irish into Christians.
So he converted the entire country of Ireland
He converted the entire country of Ireland
into being
Christian. Yeah,
Wow.
well, at the time it was Christian because
Right.
it wasn't different sects. Like Roman Catholicism didn't technically really exist because it was just all Christian.
Unlike
But
us.
yeah, but he did something that not a lot of people could do. He actually like merged the cultures. He merged pagan beliefs with Christian beliefs.
Wow.
And that's why Irish are so stone cold Catholic. Like
Nice.
it's crazy. But here's the thing. Here's the funny part.
Wait.
The color of Ireland is
Yeah.
actually blue. The national color
No,
is
it's
blue.
not.
Yeah, it is.
Let me guess. Let me guess. St. Patrick's fucking colorblind. What?
No. So the national color is blue, but
Yeah.
the green is
Yeah.
for Irish Catholics.
Oh no.
The green represents Irish Catholics. So
I
that's
gotcha.
why. So
I gotcha.
Catholicism
Okay.
is so huge there that the color of one of the religions is taking up the whole country. That's what you equate Ireland with.
That's pretty
And not
interesting.
to mention Ireland's fucking green.
So Sam, what is St. Patrick's Day to you?
What's St. Patrick's Day to me?
Yeah.
Well, I think for many like Irish Americans, it's a time of Irish pride.
Okay.
That's what they I'm half Irish. I always talk about being half Sicilian, but my mother is
know,
full-blooded
yeah.
Irish. So yeah.
That's so interesting. That's so interesting.
Oh yeah, yeah. You would never think it.
No, definitely not.
And St. Louis has a huge Irish population here. So
Well,
yeah.
they have a huge Italian population too.
I wouldn't say it.
Okay,
it's
it was
huge.
back then.
Yeah,
you know,
it was
back
yeah.
in the day, I guess. Before they got whacked off. Not jerked off, whacked off. Two totally different things, people.
Get that right in there. Another gay joke right
Sorry.
there.
Sorry,
you
guys.
go.
All right, guys. Once again, please comment, call in if you want. Hopefully, our call-ins are working.
Yeah.
We might have to screen your phone calls, but hey. But yeah, St. Patrick's Day, we want to know your stories. Crazy fucking stories.
Do you remember that time that it was you, me, Tyrese, and Amanda, and we got a call here from California, and the guy just kept saying the N-word on the phone?
Yeah, over and over again. I'm like,
my
dude,
God.
what the hell is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
That was fucking. You were like, let's shout his number out for everybody. I'm like,
Just fucking blast him. Fuck yeah, dude.
Hang up on him.
Come on.
Man, oh man.
on.
No, but you know what? That was like one of the only times on the show that we talked about Trump. We didn't even go into detail. We just mentioned a topic with Donald Trump.
Yes.
And we get a phone call from California.
Yes.
People saying the N-word over and over and over again. Calling us the N-word. Fucking stupid. Stupid. Speaking about who's from California.
Yes.
Stewie's from California.
Stewie?
She is not
Stewie.
here.
Yeah, no, she's
Tyrese is from
California?
He could be from California. I never know. No.
Some of the sweaters he wears makes me think he's from California.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
He dresses nice.
He does, man.
He dresses nice. We'll go
Dude,
out.
it's
We'll go out and
ridiculous.
like girls will come up to him like, "Oh my God, you are so handsome with the way you dress and shit like that." And I'm like, "What about me?" And then they're looking at me. They just walk away from me.
Hey, no, dude. I mean, no, he definitely dresses up. You know, he dresses up to impress. He definitely does, man.
Oh yeah,
he definitely does. So, is there any local news that's going on right now in St. Louis that's kind of like
local news?
I don't think there really is, man. I don't think there is.
There's not really anything. I haven't really looked it up at all.
No, nothing worth sharing.
No,
right?
Well, I mean, winter's kind of broke here.
Yeah,
so we're moving in the summertime.
Oh, dude, I know.
Yeah, but you know what? I was talking to this girl Andrea, and she was saying that that St. Louis, it's in the wintertime. We were talking about like in the wintertime, it just gets cold.
Yeah.
Or like it's just so nasty, like how it's been.
It's just,
but then in the summertime, you think like, oh, sunlight comes out, this and that. But we go back to being miserable again because of the fucking humidity.
This is what I've always said about St. Louis. Everybody complains about it. Everybody does. Like all of our weather is extreme.
Yeah.
All of our seasons are extreme.
Right.
Extreme heat, extreme humidity. Or in the winter, it's just extremely fucking cold and miserable.
Right.
Like, you would think if you have extreme cold that maybe it's going to be like a decent summer. Nah.
Bullshit.
No.
This ain't Game of Thrones.
We get fucking tornadoes. We get hail. We get,
Yeah.
Dude, we get everything. Everything.
It's nuts. And the funny thing is, it's like the snow that we get, it's not bad. But when we get snow, nobody knows how to fucking, I know, nobody knows how to fucking drive in the snow. We did a whole thing about you being stuck in traffic.
Yes.
I
was live on location for 14 hours trying to get home. That's not exaggeration, people. I'm sure whoever's watching, you probably watched it.
Yeah, that
14
was
fucking hours.
That was that Friday that everything was coming down.
Dude, Snowmageddon.
And but nobody knows how to fucking drive in the snow here.
No.
Because it doesn't snow that much, but when it does, we get just fucking hammered, and then everybody freaks out. So Amanda said, "Where's the leather jacket?"
Oh, I know.
Do you want to tell the story about my famous leather jacket, or should I? You do it. Why don't you do it?
I mean, the story is that your leather jacket was acquired from your. I think you just picked it out, right? You thought it was a really nice leather jacket.
I bought it. I bought it off of. So you know how like on Facebook you see those little ads,
Facebook Marketplace bullshit.
Yeah. And there was something leather on there,
yes.
like Dixon leather or some shit like that.
Good
and
old
I was
Dix.
Like, get the fucking. no. So fucking. There was like something like Dixon leather, and I saw this nice leather jacket. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy it. And I picked men's medium on the thing, men's medium. They send me out. I buy a belt with it as well. I bought some leather like wristlet.
You're digging yourself a hole right now, Sam. Keep on going.
So they send me the fucking jacket, and I try it on, and I'm like, this looks fucking nice. And I even went out that night with my buddy Josh, and he was like, dude, that's a nice jacket. And it wasn't until the next day I was with you, the girl that you were dating at the time. We were all at Malone's.
Yes.
And I'm sitting there, and you're like, dude, that's a nice jacket. And I go to zip it up, and I'm like, why the fuck is the zipper on the left-hand side? And that's when you go, that's a woman's jacket. And I'm like, no. Yeah. I asked every single woman in that bar.
Yes,
you
did.
What side their zipper was on.
Yes.
And I realized I was wearing a woman's jacket.
Yeah.
I still have it. Dude, I should have worn it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a women's jacket now. You still have it, correct?
Yeah, I still
You said
have
you were going to gift it to your mother, but I knew you fucking loved that jacket deep down
No,
inside.
no, you know why? Because I watched something on Motley Crue and they all wore women's clothing and they all got laid. So I was like, yeah, well, maybe we can do this. So yeah, leather jacket. Yeah, my buddy Josh was like, dude, that's a nice fucking jacket when we all went out.
It is nice.
Oh yeah, and Josh introduced me to all of his cop friends and shit like that. And lo and behold, I was wearing a whole fucking woman's leather jacket the whole time.
So we have some comments right now on Facebook, and thank you guys for watching. Whoever is, I know. Let's see, we got Michelle, Tina, and Tina. Thank you so much. Who else we got? We got my mom. Hi, Mom. How's it going? We got Andrea, whoever Andrea is. We got Stewie watching. Jamie Lee. Jamie says, "You are a woman, Sam."
Yeah, thanks,
All right.
Jamie.
All
Yeah,
right.
that was great.
He's like, hey, watch it. All
Man,
right.
oh man.
So, guys, whoever's watching right now, we really appreciate it. Please comment. Call in 636-926-6945.
Man.
So, we got a pretty good show. I want to talk about a couple really deep subjects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How deep?
We're going deep. We're going really deep. No,
Like,
I mean, we're not
is this
going
like old days of underground St. Louis deep.
So, I know we want to bring up the celebrity college scandal, which I did not know about at all until you brought it up
Yeah.
today.
Yeah,
yesterday.
Aunt Becky from Full House. Whoever I don't know the actress's name, but yeah, Aunt Becky from Full House.
Fucking Becky.
Yeah, man, she's getting she's getting like she was arrested, but the judge put her out on bail. And
Jesus, Aunt Becky from Full House, like
Aunt Becky,
the legit.
Yeah, and then
Wow,
William
man.
H. Macy. If anybody watches Shameless out there,
Yes, of course.
William H. Macy's wife or something like that, or maybe I'm getting this wrong, but she was arrested.
Fuck.
She was arrested. Yeah, they're paying like $500,000, $1 million for their kids to, be in college and all. I don't know the details.
I'll
off
let you know the
top.
details,
Yeah,
guys. So,
yes.
real quick,
Sing it to me, babe.
please watch and learn. You're about to get schooled. All right, we're talking about celebrity college scandal. About 50 people, including more than 30 parents, have been indicted by the U.S. attorney in what could become the biggest bribery scandal in college history. Among those charged are Full House star Lori, who we were talking about, and Felicity Huffman, who is from Desperate Housewives. There's about 3 or 4 famous fucking people here that are probably going to go to prison, jail time.
Yeah,
chances are. So this is what happened. During a press conference on March 12th, attorney Andrew Lelling announced that his office brought felony criminal charges against dozens of people, including parents, coaches, and test prep executives in a whopping federal indictment that spans multiple jurisdictions. You're like, so, okay, so what's going on right now? Pretty much all these parents paid for these kids to either get into college, a prestigious college, or to pass them on their SATs.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It's fucked up. It gets better.
But I can't help but think I was talking to a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
And he said, dude, that shit's been going on for like ever since fucking colleges started. Like, think about like buildings that have been, honored in the name and this and that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll build a wing I'll build a new wing of the library for my son. So
it's all for something.
This is nothing new. That's the whole thing. That's what.
So to keep this going, because it's pretty interesting, guys. Right now, we're celebrity college scandal. So parents supposedly paid admissions consultant by the name of William Rick Singer, who happens to be the founder of a nonprofit college prep company. He's the key of this whole entire investigation. It's estimated that Singer, the head of this organization, was paid an estimated $40 million for his services. He made $40 million under the table for
fixing SAT scores, for getting people on sports teams.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Yeah, man.
It's fucking ridiculous, man.
You know what it is? You know what it is at this point?
What is it?
So you've heard the term a meritocracy?
I've heard idiocracy, not American.
So a meritocracy, like an aristocracy, but it's a meritocracy. Like you can work from the bottom up to become.
Started
like
from the bottom, now you're here.
Exactly. I love that song.
Yes.
But fucking so it's not a meritocracy. It's a fucking aristocracy. You got all these rich people are just paying to I'll pay to get my kids' SAT scores 400 points higher. I really don't know. We did the ACT here in Midwest, but it's just like it's fucking stupid.
So along with this guy Singer, who was kind of the head of all this shit.
So just one man made $40 million.
No.
Off of this.
There's a second guy.
Okay.
This guy named Huffman. This guy who was in charge of the role of being in charge of like SATs, right? Mm-hmm. He personally got paid. Let's see, how much is it? He personally got paid $15,000 on average per student in order to raise their test scores by at least 400 points. And their PSAT scores by 400 points. 400 points. You pay $15,000, 400 more points on your test. Give me a fucking break.
What's the highest rate on SAT score? Because we took the ACT here in the Midwest. SAT's more on the coasts and other.
She could probably earn 1420. So that she 1420, I guess, is a good score. I don't know what. I have no idea what the fuck the highest is.
I know they give you like a certain score for just spelling your name right.
Yeah. But shout out to Ron Squeak who's watching.
How good guys, Ron Squeak. What's up, mate?
Yeah. Tina just said throat deep. I have no idea why she just said that.
I don't know. She's dirty, man.
She is.
Again, no, dude, no. So what do you think about that? I mean, you didn't go. I mean, you didn't
go to college.
You didn't go to college, but
no.
I mean, what do you think about that?
Okay, here's the thing.
Because I feel like you'd be biased toward, or unbiased.
You know as well as I do, this has probably been going on for fucking decades. Okay, parents, rich parents, have been paying for their kids to get into fucking college and or past college, but you never actually saw it on breaking news, just fucking breakthrough news like that.
You never saw a paper trail a lot of the time, so that it stayed quiet. So my question is, why is it all coming out now?
I mean, someone finally got caught. Here's the thing. It probably started as a couple $1,000s, and then suddenly it just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden these guys are now demanding $15 million or $1 million per head, per kid in order to get...
Well, college is getting more and more expensive, so of course the bribes
Inflation,
to get people
in,
right.
Inflation.
The bribes to get people in are obviously going to be more expensive.
It's just fucked up, man.
Yeah, well, with college, here's the thing. I think college. Can we go into this?
Let's go into this.
College is a fucking scam now. I think college is a fucking scam.
You think the entire college?
I don't think that you. I don't think that you need to pay that kind of money to get educated. I think that companies are most companies that you go to.
Yeah.
They look at work experience just as much as they do college experience.
Yes.
They look at real world. I mean, the companies that we work for, we necessarily don't need a degree to get up on there. They look at real world corporate experience.
Yes.
Because they want to train you their way. If you get a fucking kid coming in, I
know
know how to do everything.
Exactly,
but you really don't know. You just got a piece of paper that says
exactly. And thank you, Scott. Uncle Scott is in the house watching. Thank you, Scott. Guys, right now we're talking about celebrity college scandal. That is the celebrity parents are paying for their kids to go to college and to pass college. They pay millions of dollars for it, bribing. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. I mean, we can go way into fucking subject about college. I mean, shit. I mean, how do you think college should be free?
I don't know. I toy back and forth on that.
Okay, so elementary school, middle school, high school, you know, the basics are technically free unless you want to pay for them. Right? I was thinking today. I was at the library today, and libraries are, paid taxes and stuff like that. They're kept open and shit like that. Well, you technically pay for it,
right?
But
out of your taxes, tax dollars and everything. So
yes.
I'm thinking, why can't we have something like that, like education, like public school? Why can't we have college like that? Or why can't it be? I don't know, man. It goes back and forth. I go back and forth with it.
Did you know there's universities that make $1 billion with a B a year? $1 billion. There's certain universities that they're getting that much income. Not saying that's what they're profiting necessarily. $1 billion with a fucking B. That's fucking ridiculous.
Well, think about. Do you know how much tuition is at Mizzou?
It's what, 26?
24, 25?
Yeah,
maybe more than that a year.
Dude, okay, I know somebody.
A year. That's not including room and board.
Yes. So somebody I know in medical school, she's paying $50,000. $50,000. I mean, do you know how much debt that is after how many years?
Yeah.
Think about it. Now, here's the thing: if you're trying to become a doctor or what, in the medical field, okay, hopefully you're going to get that money back. I mean, obviously you got to expect that to happen, but just imagine that weight, that debt on your fucking shoulders that kids have to go through. It's not like they're full adults; they're just coming out of school. And hey, by the way, you got $300,000 in debt.
Right, and that's before you even finish.
Welcome to real life, motherfuckers.
That's before you even finish your medical degree or whatever. Here's the thing: I don't think college should be free. I don't think it should be free. But because if you make it free for everybody, the quality of it will tank. The quality of it will tank. But
I could agree on that
it should be affordable across the board. It's not being affordable.
No.
It's not, and you could go to community college and shit like that, but it's like even that gets expensive. So we got some comments from the audience here.
Oh yeah,
I'm
ready for it.
Andrea said technology is also making it easier to be caught in the first place.
Yes,
college should be affordable at the least. Clayton said, "I swear, if Sam says college should be free, I will skull fuck him the next time we cross paths."
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm kind of into that, but not with you, Sam. I'm sorry, buddy.
My whole thing is like trade schools.
Real quick.
Yeah.
A guy just commented on our podcast that he wants to skull fuck you.
Well, that's
Sam.
my brother.
Okay.
Clayton and I we're close.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell. wait. Let me ask you. Do you keep the sunglasses on when you're getting skull fucked or not?
No. He wears the sunglasses.
Oh.
Yeah. He wants to. We do.
I like it. I like it a lot.
No, but
I like it a lot.
like Uncle Scott said, community college should be free. Major institutions and trade schools you pay for. That's true. But here's the thing: like these, I don't think that you need to ram the fucking agenda down all the kids' throats. That right after high school, you need to go to a fucking university.
I agree.
Because they're only 18. They are going to get in so much debt. How many you've been to Columbia to party?
Yeah.
All right. I was in a fraternity in college, but it was at UMSL. So I know the amount of partying that goes on at a school like UMSL. I can only imagine a school like Columbia, like Mizzou.
Jesus.
Fucking, can you imagine all the kids that get out of fucking high school, have no idea what they want to fucking do? They got higher scores on their ACTs, SATs, whatever, and they're like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go. They take out like 24, 25 grand a year.
Yes.
Go to this university.
Yes.
Within the first year, they drop fucking out. They have no idea what they want to do because they've been partying for so long, this and that, blah, blah. Now all of a sudden they're over 20 grand in debt. They're not even 20 years old.
Wait, no. Okay. Sorry. That's. Let's say they drop out after the first year. How about if they make it all the way through, their degree?
Right.
Even then, I mean, entry-level positions now pay like, I don't know, $12, $13 an hour. That doesn't pay for fucking shit, okay? That might pay for your car payment, some insurance, and maybe a shitty apartment with somebody.
Right.
That's it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
it's sad.
Then you're premium poor or whatever the fuck they call it, where you're constantly paying every month.
Yeah.
For this shit, you can kind of do a furlough on them, but those only last for so long.
Yeah.
But if you claim bankruptcy, they're the only thing that you still got to pay back. If you claim bankruptcy, you still have to pay back those federal loans. Oh yeah, you didn't know that?
No. So well, bankruptcy always clears your name of everything.
No,
clean slate, but not.
Not of
So they must be government funded.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why.
Well, state institutions, federal institutions, this and that, blah, blah, blah.
Hold on, real quick.
It's a scam. It's a scam.
Real quick, guys. Once again, we're talking about celebrity college scandals, and now we're just kind of segueing into college is way too fucking expensive, and we feel sorry for, people that have to get out of college and be dead up to their fucking eyeballs. Yeah. Thank you, Noel, for watching. Clayton Scott said, Sam thinks he's got jokes.
Yeah.
How about that, Sam?
Yeah.
How about that?
Fuck Clayton.
Ooh.
He moved to Florida.
Damn.
Yeah. No, it's one of those things, man. I don't know. It just kind of pissed me off because it's like, you think that education, I don't think it should be free, but you think that it should be and here's
it should be affordable or at least obtainable, I guess you can say, because there's a lot of people that can't even afford to go.
Right.
If you don't have the opportunity to go to college, or at least to a decent college, that's not fucking fair.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line. It's like, okay, that's kind of shitty. You know what I mean?
But you don't need necessarily college. You can get educated in other ways.
But people should have the opportunity to.
Yeah.
Whether you need it or not, people should have the opportunity to be able to go to college.
Here's my thing. What's wrong with the fucking trade nowadays? Like electrician or carpenter or plumber. Nothing's wrong with that. But you know what it is?
What's the guy from Deadliest Catch? The narrator. Mike Rowe.
Okay.
Mike Rowe. That guy has been preaching trade schools and tech schools, saying like this is what you need. That this is the real American working class. This is where all the jobs are starting to come back to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Molly says,
not all loans are government funded.
Yep, that's what she just said.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah,
but trade schools, these bigger institutions, they put down like, oh, why would you go and be a carpenter? Why would you go and be a plumber? That's a stupid position.
It's not. It starts at $50,000 or $60,000 a year, man.
Exactly, and you're not going to get in as much debt, and there's going to be work around.
Right.
Like granted, like carpentry and stuff like that, the economy's going down. Carpenter houses aren't getting built, stuff like that. So you go through but
you learn a trade that a lot of people just cannot do. Okay, like you can go to college for a certain degree, and that doesn't mean that you're going to end up in that exact job, in that exact field. It might help you get into a certain field, but you know what I mean? With a trade, like that's a specialized, absolutely specialized, localized thing that involves your hands, like just your motor skills, and it's not easy.
No,
it's not easy.
No.
I don't know.
I went to school for history.
Yeah.
I don't do anything with history. I'm in sales.
Sales history?
Yeah, not even that. But it's like, but you don't need a degree. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you need a degree. Certain like medical fields and all this kind of stuff.
I agree.
You need a degree, but
yeah. Okay. Dawn just said on Facebook Live. She just said the Carpenters Union gives you free school while you are working for a company.
I mean, that's fucking great.
It is.
Why aren't we pushing kids more towards that? It's just crazy. There's a website, and everybody like look this up.
Pornhub.com.
Okay? Oh my damn! Fucking what's this at?
Come on, no.
Get it back there, CJ.
People,
there you go.
Can you see that? Okay.
So there's a website that you got to go to. It's called thegreatcoursesplus.com. Okay. It's like you pay for it's these lectures basically on video, and you go to the website, you type in, you can pay like $65, and you can get a course on like Roman history or something, or mathematics, like something in that field. You get all of these lectures.
Yeah,
like
I got you.
About 10-hour-long lectures
right.
that you can watch, and you can take notes, and you can educate yourself. That's online.
Yes.
You don't need to go to college for that.
Dude, I do that constantly all the time, because I always love just kind of like learning. And that's the thing. I mean, YouTube is definitely not it. That's a trap. But I mean, if you pay, or at least you're finding credible information online. Oh yeah, you can learn. I mean, you don't have to necessarily have to go to college. I'm not saying college is a bad thing, because it's not. But there's different ways to survive in life and to get smarter and develop your skills in life. You know what I mean?
To get you less in debt.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
absolutely.
Just, and that's what pisses me off, is that those are not always explored, or those are not always put on the table for the younger generation. The younger generation automatically thinks, I need to go to university. I need to go here. I need to go there. That's technically not true. Most of them at that age, you don't know what you want to do anyway. People say don't take a year off of school because you'll never go back. Right. Well, what's the problem with that, though?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude,
if you never go back and you find a good job, that's great. Yep. Michelle said, true. That's true. MetLife, which is the insurance company, does that also, where they end up paying for schooling if you do business/other things. And that's awesome. That's awesome. Like, why aren't these opportunities being explored? And because these colleges, they want your money. Right. The people that fund the loans, whether it's federal or whatever, government, whatever, they want you to be in debt.
Well, of course they do.
It's just like credit card companies. They want you to be in debt. Yeah, that's exactly it.
I mean, everybody knows that. I mean, credit cards don't make. The credit card companies don't make money off of you opening an account and paying on time. Okay, people. Yeah. They want you to fucking default.
Make money on the interest.
They want you.
Yeah, exactly.
They want you to struggle.
Oh yeah.
They do, man.
Oh yeah. It's like you can if I take something and I take everything out of it right away. Yes. What's the point of that? But now if I bleed it, squeezing it dry.
Ooh, you know what I'm talking about? I love it when you squeeze it dry, buddy. I love it. Come on, Sam. Stop it. All right, guys. Once again, we're still talking about celebrity college and celebrity college scandal, but now we're segueing into people can't afford college and shit. Thank you, Sarah, for watching. She just started watching. We greatly appreciate it. Everybody's watching right now. We are live. This is Going Dutch Radio Network, and this is Mayhem Mondays podcast live right now. Please comment, call in 636-926-6945.
We really want somebody to call in, because it's just the two of us here, and we're going to get tired of each other pretty soon. No, and this is Dawn just said too, and it's parents. They think their kids will only get a good job if they go to college, and I think because it's the narrative out there is, and the parents think it too, and that you need to go to college to get a good job. That's not true.
Not just because of that, because a lot of the parents, our parents, did not go to college.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're like, okay, that's what you got to do now to get a good job.
And good parents are going to want what's best for their children, what they think is better for their children, and it's just one of those. It's just one of those things, But yeah, I mean, you didn't go to college,
no.
And you're one of the guys. We went to high school together. Yeah. You're one of the guys that I know from that area that's actually pretty well off.
I'm doing okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're doing okay.
I'm doing good.
But do you know how many guys that we
I know.
grew up with?
Yes.
Girls that we grew up with that aren't?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to have that drive, man. See, a lot of people think once they graduate college, they're like, all right, I got it. I got it made in the shade, and they don't.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, I knew I had something to prove, but if you work hard enough and you suck enough cock, you can get anywhere in the world.
Oh, right. Absolutely. No, Clayton said, I think it's partly due to parents/grandparents who went to college 50 years ago when college was 100% guaranteed that you would have a leg up on everyone who didn't attend.
Yes. Yeah.
That is true. He is absolutely right. Thank you, Clay.
Yeah.
He is absolutely true. Now it's like a high school diploma. Everybody's fucking got one.
Right. So are you trying to say that maybe there should be even higher education than just to get your bachelor's 4 years? Like, I mean, what do you think, Sam?
I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. Here's the thing. What I can't stand is when I went to college after high school.
Yes.
They had me taking all these prerequisite courses. I had to take math again in college. What the fuck was the point of me taking algebra in high school?
Well,
when the field that I wanted to go to did not require math. You get what I'm saying? Like, it didn't even require English.
Are you trying to say that, like, maybe once you hit college, maybe it should be more specialized in whatever field that you want to go into?
The field that you want to go into. Right then and there, you jump in. You're not taking these prerequisite courses. You're not doing this. You're not doing that.
But see,
why the fuck?
Do you know why? Do you know why I think they don't do it right away?
Keeps you in longer.
Yeah.
They're guaranteed to get 2 years of...
They're trying to get more money out of you.
Right.
The longer you stay, the more money they're going to make out of you. You know what I mean? They're
right.
They're raking it in, man. They're like the fucking casino. I'm telling you.
Here's the thing. All these kids are going to be in fucking debt.
Yes.
Okay? They're not going to be able to pay it back.
But they got a degree.
Right. Exactly. They got a piece of paper. They're not going to be able to pay it back. So what happens when the system crashes down on itself?
Well,
that's the problem.
Well, I mean, it's happening.
It's happening. You can see it, and it's not. I'm not talking like a right or a left thing.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game. Sooner or later, you're going to get to the position where people can't pay it back. So anyway, we want you to call in, comment, subscribe, do whatever. Tell us, do you think college is a scam? And you know what? These celebrities that are doing it, what they're doing is fucking illegal.
Fuck yeah, it is, dude.
But they want the best for their kids.
The fact that rich people and celebrities are paying for their kids to pass these SAT scores and to literally get a free ride. Like, you know what? I don't care how bad my kid does, as long as I pay enough money at college, then they will pass. Yeah. It's fucking disgusting.
It is. But you know what? They're doing what's good for their kids.
Yeah, I hear you.
And think about that. We don't have kids. That we know of, but but you want the best for your kids. It's just like what Clayton was said.
Andrew Watts said, "Idiocracy is here."
Yeah, man. I was just fucking here, man.
Man, Idiocracy. You ever seen that movie, Idiocracy?
Is that with the guy that did Bowling for Columbine? Or
no, dude, Idiocracy. Dude, I'm not even gonna get started by Idiocracy. Hey, if anybody
who did it,
Idiocracy? If anybody watching live right now is seeing Idiocracy, please comment. Give us a thumbs up because, I mean, Sam, how the fuck have you not seen that fucking movie?
I just haven't. Who did it?
I don't know.
Yeah, Clayton said the bullshit courses play into the narrative that companies are looking for people who stuck it out at their university. Yeah.
So, guys, I think we should segue into our next topic.
Let's go. Because this is, if you have anything about college, comment down below.
Yes, please. Once again, we're live right now. And Jim, who just tuned in, he said, "What's up?" Hi, Jim.
Is that how he sounded?
Yeah, no, he probably would have said, "Go for Jim." That's
all right. What's our next topic?
Okay, I want to talk about, guys. You might think this is a little boring, but I'm absolutely deathly afraid of it. I want to talk about flying. Flying.
Okay, like on a plane.
On a plane.
Okay.
Snakes on a motherfucking plane. Anything on a plane. Okay. How safe is flying? Now everybody knows flying is so fucking safe, right? Isn't it though? You always hear like it's safer than being in a car, than being in your house.
Oh, they say it's safer than that?
Yeah, dude. Yes.
I guess they comparing like how many people die in their houses compared
or in
to
their car,
how many people die
in a car? Flying. Yes. With that being said, people, I want to know your thoughts. Let me know. Let us know right now if you are deathly afraid of flying an airplane.
I've only flown like 4 times. It was all in one like one vacation.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm dead serious. I got
You're just so cultured though. How is that possible?
I got on
I thought you got those sunglasses from fucking France. What the fuck?
No. I got on a plane in St. Louis, flew to Cleveland, okay? Changed flights in Cleveland and then flew to Rochester, New York, and then went from Rochester back to Cleveland, and then Cleveland back to St. Louis. I've only flown on a plane 4 times.
That's it.
Yeah, 4 times in my whole life.
All right,
that
guys.
was all in one trip.
So we're talking about flying. Let me put this in perspective for you. So there has been 2 airplanes that Boeing that Boeing came out with. Actually, one model rather. It's called the Boeing 737 MAX 8. Okay, it's a big ass plane that carries on average about 200 people, right?
And this is more of like commercial airlines.
Commercial, 100% commercial, yes. And it's flown internationally, so it's a big fucking jet. It's almost as big as a 747. With that being said, right now, it was back in October 28th. It crashed. Now, these just came out, this model. Yeah. And they still, Boeing, I mean, they had a lot of balls to say this. Even though they just crashed a brand new plane and killed 180, 90 people, Jesus. Right? They said, this is still the most safest plane in the world, guaranteed. It was supposed to be the state-of-the-art, absolute best. So what happens on March 10th of this year? Another one crashes in, I think it's like Ethiopia or Egypt. Oh, another one crashes. So now they're taking out every single one of these planes. They're all grounded throughout the entire world. And it's actually stopped flying by 7% worldwide. That's how many companies.
That's pretty big.
That's how many airlines jumped in to buy these because they're supposed to be the safest. So here's a little backstory, people. And I want to talk about this because I'm deathly afraid of fucking flying. I'll do it, but I mean, you got to get me fucking drunk as fuck or give me a whole lot of Xanny bars, dude. A ton, dude. All right. With that being said, so this is how it fucking played out. So. These Boeing has these new 737 MAX 8 airplanes. They said it's the safest airplane in the world, but they have an autopilot feature, just like most planes, that if it descends at a certain rate, it just instantly goes in a nosedive, and you cannot stop it. You cannot get out of autopilot. It just goes in a nosedive.
So that's why they're crashing.
Yes,
they've isolated the incident and said, okay, wow.
So now apparently after the first crash happened in October, before this one in March happened. Boeing told pilots, they're like, hey, there's nothing to fix here. No computer system fix. Just make sure you don't have an autopilot in the first 5 minutes that you take off. Well, not every pilot got the memo, including the one in Ethiopia.
In Ethiopia.
So what did they do? They had autopilot that started right when they started, ascending up in the air. And what do you know? 5 minutes later, took a nosedive, crashed, killed 190 more.
So this
is
is when people are taking off.
Yes.
And then they're...
Yes. And
it's not like they've been up for a while.
Yes.
They're just...
No. 5 minutes
boom,
up.
boom.
They're about 15,000 feet, and then autopilot takes over and says, I'm going in a nosedive.
That reminds me of the first Final Destination movie. Have you seen that opening scene? The first Final Destination movie where the plane...
Yeah. It's been a long time, dude. It's been a long time.
If you do not like flying now, you will definitely never fly if you watch this movie. I swear to God. No, it's... Here's the thing. So Aunt Tina commented. She says, I hate flying because I have no control. I think that's true too.
Yes.
Because let's look at a car crash.
Yeah.
You can survive a car crash. I mean, it has to be pretty fucking bad.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
And you're not going 536 miles an hour.
Exactly.
You're going 50,
You're going maybe
80.
100 at the most.
Right.
Maybe 100 at the most.
Right.
Trains, you're on a track. But you're inside, and trains aren't going. What does a train go on average? 80?
No, about 40 or 50 here in the United States. Now in like Japan, they go like 140, 160.
Yeah.
But
so on a train, it's a little bit easier. On a ship.
Yeah.
On a ship, if the ship starts sinking, you can get in a lifeboat or you're in water.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you can wait for something. You got a little bit, it's maybe a little bit more easier time.
But in a plane,
you're just fucked.
You're fucked.
Yeah.
Zero control. You're going 536 miles an hour. You can't put on brakes. There's no brakes. You can like slow down the throttle a little bit. I don't know. If anybody is scared of flying, please let us know.
Now,
I'm definitely afraid.
Are you afraid of flying because you're afraid of heights, or are you afraid of flying because you have no control?
Not afraid of flights of heights at all. It's just the fact that I don't have any control. And here's the thing: I've said this to many people that I've flown with. If I could just see the cockpit and I could see the windshield, even though you're in the air, you can't see anything. Just being in the front and being able to hear what's going on, like what the pilots are saying, would make me feel a lot better that everything's okay. Because for all I know, I'm sitting fucking 70 rows fucking back, okay? A little fucking Susie next to me is eating some fucking animal crackers, and right now the pilots be like, oh my God, there's something going wrong right now, and we're about to crash. And they're not going to tell us until shit really hits the fan.
Right.
So the fact that I don't even know when something bad is happening makes it even that much more. Like, dude, I get so severe anxiety. When I went to Mexico recently, went to Mexico, my whole body was sweating so much from flying. I was wearing shorts, boxers, obviously, shirts, whatever. You could see the sweat like from my ass, like all the way on the outside of my shorts, my shirt. I soaked the entire fucking seat of the airplane. Dude, I was that fucking nervous. And it's scary, man.
Yeah,
it's scary.
It's yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things, dude.
Yeah.
If I go on a plane, like when I think I was like 17. That's the last time that I've been on a plane. So almost 10 years ago.
17, huh?
Yeah, 17. I just thought it was like a big bus. That's how I looked at it.
I wish I could,
but I didn't like looking out the window as much. Because like you look out the window and all you see is white, and you're like, okay.
Well, right.
I
mean, here's the thing. It might look beautiful, whenever you're up there in the sky. I'm not gonna lie. Like flying is. I don't want to say I like it. It's still very mysterious, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like you're at the mercy of you're 35,000 feet up in the air. Did you know how cold it is whenever you're up 35,000 feet on the average airplane?
How cold it is, like outside?
Guess what the temperature is. A lot of people would
high
never
or
be
low.
able to-
High or low?
It's low.
It's low.
So okay, man.
-40.
Wow, holy fucking
Did I
shit!
get it?
You almost nailed. So the average temperature at 35 to 40,000 feet is -60 degrees.
Oh wow.
-60, dude. Imagine that. Like that's when you like you are in the thick of it, dude. Like this is extreme. You're in a tin can flying in the air at 600 miles an hour. It's -60 degrees. I'm about to shit myself. I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, that's every single time we get
you
an
really
airplane.
break this down before you fly,
dude. Every time I'm like, this is it. I swear, I don't believe in God or anything, but I kind of like
you're praying to something.
I'm like
at that point.
I always say like if I have to die, just please just like make it instantaneous while I'm in there.
You know what? All right, so can we go and dying a painful death freaks the fuck out of me.
Well, I mean, it's inevitable. Most people are not going to die in their sleep. There's no just like to say you're dying in your sleep is very rare, right?
I know. It's oh my god, dude. That's like
hey, real quick before we get into that, Michelle said I jumped at 14,000 feet and it was really cold.
Yeah, she did go skydiving. She's gone skydiving.
I wish I could fucking skydive and not fucking.
I would want to go.
die.
I would want to go skydiving.
I would want to.
Let's do it. Let's do it
together.
Yeah.
Can we be in tandem or connected to each other? You know what I mean?
I don't think no, but I think we could jump like at similar times.
Oh, really?
Like at the same time, so we're falling together then.
Can we like smack each other?
I don't know if they allow.
Can we go naked?
We start fist fighting in the fucking air, like Jesus Christ.
It's like hey.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, so you were talking about one of the scariest. Say this again.
It's a painful death. I just. Like me, if I'm going to die, I pray that it's instantaneous. I don't pray that I suffer.
Like, does that ever keep you up at night, knowing that you might die of a painful death?
No, I don't think keep me up at night, but definitely I'll like start to harp on it and shit like that.
Damn.
Like, yeah. It's not like totally like anxiety or whatever, but yeah, I would if I'm in that situation, I hope I go. Boom. Or I hope I go out a fucking hero at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like adrenaline's pumping.
Right.
Scott said the FAA let Boeing self-regulate their own development. That's kind of fucked up, isn't it?
Well, I mean, Boeing is,
Boeing is Boeing.
Boeing's
You're not gonna. So if Boeing says this is the safest airplane in the world,
yeah. That's it. If they say
it's
that
their own,
if they say that it is, obviously they've done the testing, they know that it is. But obviously it's not.
Well, no, it's not.
You know what I mean?
Well, because if they fuck up, it's them that fucked up. You know, who are they answering to?
Yeah. No, I agree. Absolutely.
Oh man, no, that's airplanes and stuff like that. I think if I have a chance to drive or if I have a chance to take a train, I'll definitely do that. I won't really get on an airplane.
Okay,
I'll let an airplane be my last resort.
What's his name? Guys, right now we're talking about, fear of flying, planes that have crashed recently and how safe it's starting not to get. Anyway, so what's his name? Joe Madden, like the famous football coach.
Okay, yeah.
Madden football.
Yeah.
The guy that's named after. Imagine his whole life he's had to travel how much for football games?
Right.
Across the country, even like to other countries, right?
On,
you know what I mean?
On planes, on this, on that.
No. He's never been on a plane.
Really?
Imagine he has to travel every week or every other week to maybe a country or a state that's really far. He's never been in a fucking plane. Deathly afraid of it.
Damn.
What's his name? Aretha Franklin? Never. And she's played internationally. Okay, the singer.
Yeah. Well, good for them. Good for them.
Is it though? Yeah. Is it though? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's crazy.
Hey, man, if you have that fear, I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah. Hey, Jackie, thank you for watching. We greatly appreciate it.
I can see. I could see like, oh, I have a fear of anchovies. I can't let anchovies be in the room. But a fucking fear of flying when you describe it, how many feet you're up in the air, it's fucking negative 60 degrees, you have no control, fucking, all this kind of shit. I get it. You know what? So you ever seen Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
Okay. Lord of the Rings, there is like Sean Bean who played Boromir in Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
He hates flying.
Really?
Okay. So there's a scene where they have to shoot on top of a mountain in New Zealand with snow. Okay, and everybody's being helicoptered up there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sean Bean said, no, I'll start early in the morning. I'll be there. Don't worry, but I'm not flying. And they said that in the helicopter when they were coming up, you saw Sean Bean ice climbing.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like ice climbing up to the top of the mountain.
I tell you what.
Dressed up in his Boromir like costume, in his Lord of the Rings costume, and all because he didn't want to fly in a fucking helicopter.
I believe it. Here's the thing. So I was never afraid of flying, like whenever I was a kid, even up to like my late teens. But when I finally when I knew that this is gonna sound like kind of depressing, but once I knew I kind of had something to live for, that's when I didn't even know I was afraid of flying until one day I got an airplane, like mid-20s, and I'm like, oh my god, I have something to live for. I'm gonna die. Dude, I had like this epiphany, like, no, don't kill me. You know what I mean? Like, that's how much I hate flying.
Kyle said, flying is the safest form of travel, though. I personally love flying.
It is.
I mean, what are they basing that off of? Though?
Okay.
Just how many deaths?
Yes. Okay. I will tell you. I got some stats for you. Well, real quick, over 30% of Americans on average, 30% are very afraid of flying, and 6.5% of Americans have. What the hell is it called? Aviophobia. Aviophobia. That's extreme. Like, I'm not gonna fly. I'm gonna die no matter what. Right.
Okay.
But it's valid. It's the most extreme, not just way of traveling. It's the most extreme. Anything. Think about it. Like anything that me and you can do right now, other than maybe skydiving. Think of how extreme it is. You're going 600 miles per hour in an airplane. Yeah. You are going 600 miles per hour. You don't feel like it when you're in an airplane, but dude, that's fucking insane. Yeah. It's insane. I don't know. I don't like it. So. 1 in every 3 million flights, there is a fatality. 1 in every 3 million flights, which 3 million flights has on average of like 125 people.
Fatality meaning the whole plane?
No, 1 person dies for every 3 million flights.
Oh, wow.
1 person. Okay, how about a car? I mean, it happens in St. Louis multiple times a day.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So, when push comes to shove, I know.
I don't know. Maybe we have aviophobia.
Maybe we do. Maybe we do.
I wish we had a doctor on the show to really.
A doctor? Hey, doc. Hey, give me the stats.
Yeah. So Kyle said, or Kaylee said, flying all the way, great place for people watching too. All right. Well, we know what Kaylee's into. Kyle said you have a better chance of dying walking down the street than you do flying. Over 100,000 flights a day.
Wait, hold on. What did she just say? Wait, hold on. She
Flying
said,
all the way, great place for people watching.
Great place for people watching outside the airplane.
I don't know. I think probably at the airport. I think probably at the airport.
Okay. I'm picking up what.
I mean,
I'm smelling what she's shitting.
You see all walks of life. At the airport,
especially when you go to Vegas. When you go to Vegas, everybody for a fact everybody there is going for partying. So like the few times I've been to Vegas, like whenever you go there, people are wearing like the fucking dumbest shit, like Hawaiian shirts, and like everything looks tacky, and like everybody's so fucking excited. You know what I mean? And then whenever you come back to St. Louis, everyone's just like, it's just so fucking depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well.
And, I'm in my seat fucking literally sweating bullets. Like from the movie Airplane. He's like,
yep.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's great.
All right, what's another topic? So CJ doesn't like to fly.
I fucking hate flying.
Yeah. What's the next topic? Did you have another one?
I do, but I want to hear what you want to talk about, Sam. It's been a while, dude. It's been a month and a week. Give me something with those beautiful fucking sunglasses.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's I didn't really have time to prepare.
You've been a busy man lately.
I have.
You have, man.
I have. No, well, so Tyrese and I starting up under. I was talking to you about this yesterday.
Yeah.
Underground St. Louis again. We're gonna be on Always Late TV.
Always Late.
Always Late TV.
That's I like it.
Yeah, they run a modeling show called Local Ambition.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, it's a local modeling show, Local Ambition. So yeah,
that's awesome.
We just filmed at the Gaslight Lounge on the Hill.
Yes.
Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
It's a revolutionary thing. But we filmed there, so we filmed the thing. So that'll be on one of our first episodes.
That's fucking awesome,
so,
dude.
Yeah, it's fun. I was having a good time with it, all that kind of stuff. So Underground St. Louis, that's kind of the baby. But yeah,
now you guys been doing Underground St. Louis, and what is Underground St. Louis exactly?
That was my thing. Like, so I look at St. Louis as a diamond in the rough. There's a lot of shit to do here.
Yeah.
But the problem is nobody goes out looking for it because it's all under. You have to dig for it. You really do have to dig for it. You have to go deep. And so yeah, so that was the.
That's awesome.
That's a big thing and so it's just like, small businesses and going there filming and then people watch it and they're like, oh wow, we could do that. Or like people coming to visit St. Louis and get on Underground St. Louis and can be like, oh, I just don't have to go to the Arch, Busch Stadium, the zoo, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You can go somewhere else.
That's the thing. Every time I look up, like if I'm going to a city that I've never been to, I don't fucking look up like attractions on Google. You know why? Because it's going to be like, go to the Arch, go to a baseball game. No, I want to go where the locals go.
Right.
like what's the best local fucking place
Exactly.
that locals go to? You know what I mean?
Exactly,
dude. It's 10 times fucking better.
Exactly,
10 times fucking better.
So yeah, Underground St. Louis coming to you soon. So
how about a conspiracy?
Ooh, okay. What do you think of? Do you think aliens are out there?
I don't think.
No,
actually, I don't think there's aliens out there.
You don't think there's aliens out there?
No, there's not.
Really? With how big the universe is, you don't think aliens are out there?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Get the fuck out of here. Somebody that studies astronomy as much as you do.
I know. Here's the thing.
You don't think aliens are out there?
I don't.
You don't think aliens are out there. You will say right now on live Facebook feed that there are no such thing as aliens.
I don't think. Here's the thing. If there are aliens, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, people. Or if you think I'm wrong, rather, because there's really no way for you to. I mean,
was gonna say.
No one's really seen aliens. There's no given proof, so no one's really. You can't really prove me wrong. It's kind of like God. You can't prove me wrong because no one's ever seen them, right?
Right. Sure.
I don't want to even get into that.
Oh yeah. But yeah, go on. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, aliens though.
All right, so aliens. You hear the Fermi's paradox. What that is if there are aliens, why haven't we seen them yet? There's been billions.
Because it's a big fucking neighborhood, bro.
It is. Well, yeah, but it's been billions of years where there's been harnessing. There's enough energy. There's been enough time for life to happen. Billions of times over. So chances are we would see aliens by now because of that. And why haven't we? Maybe there is aliens. Maybe there is intelligent life. But maybe there's like a filter, right?
Yeah.
There's a filter that. Once you reach a certain stage, like maybe 5 years from now, for people on Earth,
right?
There's a button that gets clicked by the upper people, and then that's it. That's it. Done. Annihilated.
Huh.
Or maybe technology can only advance so much. You know what I mean? Better, faster, stronger. I feel
or it destroys you from the inside.
Be honest.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Be honest. No, think about this, Sam. Are you listening?
Yeah.
All right, listen to me.
Yeah.
Imagine athletes. Okay. Think about athletes.
Right.
How much have we progressed in the past 5 or 6 years or even 10 years with athletes? We are just beating our Olympic times in all Olympic sports by fractions of a second. If not, we're not beating records anymore. It's like our bodies are only getting so much better.
Well, right.
We can only take so many steroids. We can only make our bodies that much better because after all, that's just our DNA, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what's going to happen with technology. It's only going to get so much better.
I don't know. I think it can evolve. If you as in a certain form of evolution, you can only evolve so much, in that form, and then you have to take up a different form.
So I think humans are only going to be able to make technology so much better until AI takes over. Once AI takes over, done. Okay, Terminator.
Well, yeah, that's
get in the tunnel now. You remember
true.
that?
Yeah. But with athletes, we really haven't been like breaking records because like Jesse Owens and Usain Bolt.
Yes.
If you put all the factors into play, like the kind of track that they ran on, the type of shoes, this and that, blah blah blah.
Yes.
Jesse Owens beats Usain Bolt. Like it by like a like that's there's something on TED Talks like our athletes getting stronger and faster, and he totally debunks it that we're not.
Exactly.
If you actually look like primal like primates run faster, are a lot stronger. We were probably stronger and faster back in the day than we are now.
I believe it. Totally believe it.
So it's like, who's to say that about technology? Technology can't go further and further and further.
It can, but I feel like then we all die for some reason. I feel like there's a great filter. That there's a filter that once we hit that certain checkpoint, dead. Gone.
Some things from the audience. Andrea said mathematically impossible that we are the only sentient life.
I don't know about that. I don't believe it at all.
What if the aliens are already here?
I don't think. Hold on, real quick. That is a possibility. I will admit.
Okay, all right. So
we talked about this before, but
that's what I like. I don't believe it, but that's what I am open to that. So like with all the pagan gods that we worshipped, like the Anunnaki, the Greek gods, this and that, blah blah. They're all sky gods.
Yeah.
They're all sky gods.
Well, it's because we never been up in the sky. We see these weird shit.
Or did they fucking come from the sky?
Maybe.
And if you look at humans, then you look at every other animal on the planet. Every animal fits in their little niche in the ecosystem.
Yes.
We destroy.
Yeah, of course. Because we were never in it to begin with.
Right.
I got you. I'm smelling your shit, buddy.
Okay, so what I'm thinking is, because gold, and this was like on Ancient Aliens and shit like that. Gold, there's certain elements in gold or whatever that can actually, in theory, sustain an atmosphere. Oh, we got an incoming call. This better be about aliens. Answer that shit.
Hold on. I wish we could screen phone calls because I'm starting to get nervous now.
Going Dutch Radio Network, Mayhem Mondays podcast.
Yeah, you're live. Who is this?
This is Andrea.
Andrea.
Oh, what's up?
All right, Andrea, you are our first live caller on the show tonight. What do you got to say?
I'm sorry, I don't know how much I've missed because I had to get off of the app, but I think they're already here. Okay, like there's all these old
you think there's already aliens here? Okay.
Yes, I think they've also interbred with human beings.
Ooh.
There is a small amount of of our DNA, our genome sequence that is not mappable.
Sounds like someone knows what they're talking about.
And there is 2% of our DNA that is related to Neanderthals, which are not human. They're not Homo sapien.
Well, this is what I was going with, Andrea. This is so like I think that they came down here and they needed worker bees, and they mixed with primates, and that's what made us, and that's why we're related to things here, but then we destroy. We're not technically in complete harmony with the ecosystems because we're not of this world.
I agree, and if you look at the ancient world and our deities, if you like, let's take an adventure, guys. Let's pretend. Let's close our eyes and pretend.
I like her a lot. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let's close our eyes and pretend that we are primitive human beings. We farm when we can. We hunt. We scavenge. We forage.
We fuck.
Life is fucking hard. We're on the food chain. We see some creatures, otherworldly creatures. Maybe they look similar to us, so our brains, our tiny mortal brains, can comprehend it.
Yeah.
But they have technology that we don't, or bigger bodies, more impressive physical traits.
So, Andrea,
what are we gonna do? We're gonna worship them as gods, right?
Right.
Okay. So you don't think that there's that there's aliens? You know that aliens have been down here. Like, is this just like a theory of yours, or do you really truly believe?
I honestly, as with all things science, the parts of science that we don't understand can only be called magic.
Agreed.
The ancient Egyptians believed that science was masculine consciousness and magic was feminine consciousness.
How does she know this? It's great.
So
she's informed.
She is.
So sorry to segue into that, but let's get back on topic here. There are
Thanks,
too
Andrea.
many.
She's great.
There are too many. There are too many government officials and men and women that have been working on projects that were deeply confidential, who on their deathbeds are coming out and saying all of these things that they were silenced, about.
Yeah.
Within regards, there are some. I was watching one man who claimed that there are several species already on the planet. And
wow.
They look human-like, but if you spend too much time around them, you'll notice that they're not quite. There's something not quite right.
So you think that we're the aliens, but there are other aliens around as well?
Right, and some of these men and women are claiming some of them worked on Area 51 in Roswell and were threatened by the government with death or worse if they said anything. And so what are you going to do when it's middle America, middle of the century, you know?
Right.
And the government says, shut the fuck up. You're going to be quiet.
Yeah. Do you think that
if
like
you're
part
a
of
few
the
weeks from death, let it out.
Do you think that we're like part of our technology expanding so exponentially was because of contact with aliens?
I think it's entirely possible that we were gifted with certain technological advancements. I also think that it's entirely possible that we discovered it ourselves with because of some genetic altering. Maybe their DNA intermingled with ours made us stronger and smarter. Yeah. And thus changing our habits, changing our diet. Human beings, or the animal that we're said to have descended from, is Homo australopithecus.
Jesus.
And that animal was bipedal, but had the body of an ape.
Yeah.
Still was an ape, but had a vertical spinal column, which only we have amongst the primate species.
Wow.
Well, and then it's like on the last thing right there, they said that, you know, like human evolution, it was really, really drawn out, but then at the tail end, it just spiked.
Yeah.
And
Boom.
we just went up. So it's like, something had to happen.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, it's been exponential the last million years.
That's crazy.
So real quick, guys, we're talking with Andrea, who's a live caller on the show right now. We're talking about aliens. Do they exist? Do you believe in them or not? We want to know your thoughts. Please let us know. Comment and call us 636-926-6945. Andrea, do you have any final thoughts?
Final thoughts? I just think everyone should try to learn as much as possible about any given subject. Just because and like it kind of ties in with the college thing. Like, we should be better because we can.
Damn right. Amen to that.
How can we call ourselves a superior life form on Earth if we're still killing each other based on our pelts? Woo. Which we do.
Wow.
How are we so superior when we still sneer at sex and intimacy and act like they're not needed or natural?
Amen to that. Wait, we're going to end on that note. We're going to end on that note.
Andrea.
Andrea, you should be on the show, okay?
We should have her.
Andrea, thank you so much.
Definitely deep.
Wow. That might have been one of the best callers I think we've ever had.
Okay. See you, Andrea. Take care. We'll talk to you next time.
Have a good night, Andrea.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Does anybody know who Andrea is? Do you know? I have no idea.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but no, dude.
Yeah,
aliens.
Aliens.
Fucking are already here, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
we're already here. We're the aliens.
How about Area 51? Do you believe in that shit? Does anyone out there who's watching live, does anyone believe in Area 51?
Oh, Andrea.
Not that Area 51 exists, because we know that
Area
place
51,
exists.
Yeah.
Do you think aliens have ever been in Area 51?
I think there's some substance to it.
You think so?
I think because everybody automatically knows either one, Area 51 is like a scapegoat.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Or there has to be something going on there. Or at one time there was, but it's probably moved to another facility or some shit like that. Yeah.
Agreed.
But yeah, no, it's definitely fun thinking about all that. It's definitely fun because
it definitely is,
we know how advanced that we are, and we know how advanced that technology is and everything like that. It is possible for there to be something else out there.
So I don't want to try to segue at all, but I want to end it with artificial intelligence. You know, once again, everybody knows that technology is still getting better and better. I mean, technology doubles or triples as far as how much technology is getting better. You know, computer software faster, stronger every year, right? Like 3 or fold. So with that being said, do you think artificial intelligence is going to take over the world, Sam?
No.
Why?
I think it'd be very possible to. I think it'll get to that point, but I think that
once they get so smart, though, once we have these computers that to think for themselves,
by what, the year 2030?
Yeah,
they're saying that artificial intelligence, we will have the first computer that is smarter than a human brain.
I believe it,
but I think that humans are so egotistical that we'll shut it down. I hope so. I mean, that's what I would do.
Well, no. That's the problem. Is once you give these artificial intelligent computers and robots these the ability to think for themselves, then you can't stop them, because they're going to go with their other artificial intelligent computer robot friends and be like, you know what? These humans are are the scum of the earth. They are ruining this earth. Let's take over. Like, because we are. Think about it, dude. We ruin everything we touch. Humans do. Do we not?
We do.
Dude, we do.
Well, yeah, we do.
We do.
We do. And like, so in a perfect world,
yes,
humans are the problem. Like,
of course
that's
it is.
what it is.
Of
we
course.
are the problem.
We are the problem.
But here's the thing. AI,
yes,
until they can find a way to survive on their own,
right,
they need us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So either I don't think that they'll wipe us out, but they would need AI would need us. So right now we're a part of their equation. Once the status quo changes where they don't need us anymore, I feel like then they'd wipe us out.
I mean, they don't need food.
They don't.
They don't. I mean, so what? Okay.
Well, technically, they don't need food like we need food, but they need electricity.
Right.
They need solar power. They need whatever. They need some form of energy to run on.
Right.
Okay. So it's just because they don't need food like we need food,
but
they still need. They still have necessities.
Once you give a computer the right for them to think for themselves, then they can learn.
Right.
By themselves.
Right.
They can make their own opinions. And once they start doing that, the shit is going to fucking hit the fan. It's going to turn into the Terminator fucking movie or sequel. You know
I think
I mean?
It'll turn into Terminator,
you.
or I think it'll turn into, you ever see that movie with Robin Williams, Bicentennial Man?
Oh, my God, dude. Yes.
I
dude,
think it could go either way. I think that could go either way, where they want to be like us, they want to learn like us, they want to feel, they want to love. Or it could be like Terminator, where, fuck you guys, we're going to wipe you guys all out. I think it could go either way.
Yes. Okay, right now everybody's tuning in. We're talking about AI, artificial intelligence. Is it going to take over the world? It's going to be your last topic for the night. We're only going to be hitting this for about 10, 15 more minutes and we're in the show. Thank you, Marissa Vitale, who just tuned in. Mike Tarantola, my childhood best friend for life.
Hell yeah,
I miss
man.
you, buddy.
Yeah.
I do. Thank you guys for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Once again, we're not ending yet. Please comment, call in with your thoughts about AI. Is artificial intelligence going to be taking over the world? Call in 636-926-6945. We got a lot of comments.
We got one comment from Clayton about, he goes, there are 100 billion stars in each galaxy. There is 1 in 18 trillion chance we evolved into what we have. Given the myriad of stars speculated to be in the universe, it has to be impossible that we are the only intelligent life in the vast world of space that is the universe.
Boom.
Right there. So that kind of ends the alien conversation.
No, it doesn't.
But AI, we'll get back to it. But fucking AI though. What if AI is our way to the stars? Oh, we got another call.
We got another phone call.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right, you're live. Man Mondays podcast. Who is this?
Hey, what's up? It's Clayton.
Oh, it's Clayton. We just read your comment, man.
What's going on, guys? Hey, listen, Sam. Listen, you're not going to get skull fucked because you didn't agree college is free, so you're good on that.
Hey, thanks, man.
Wait. Can we wait real quick? Can you reiterate that, Clayton? Why you just said that? There was a comment earlier. What did it say?
Well, yes. Well, I said that if Sam said that college should be free, I was going to skull fuck him next time we cross paths.
Wow.
Which could be some time because I live in Florida now.
So I said college should not be free. So he's not going to skull fuck me.
Oh, okay. Good.
So moving on.
Mess, you get yourself out. It's just the way it is.
There you go. So
listen,
what's on your
real
mind,
quick,
Clay?
before I know you guys are getting off the subject, but I wanted to slip this in real quick before you get into this AI thing.
Sure.
I was watching Penn and Teller did a series called Bullshit.
Yes.
Sorry. On Showtime.
Yes, loved it, dude. I've watched every episode, dude. Yeah, loved it.
Okay, so then you'll know what I'm talking about. I want to bring this up. But going back to the aliens really quickly, they did an episode about people who claim they've been abducted by aliens. And they did this thing where people went under hypnosis and, retold these stories about how they were abducted and taken up into spaceships in the sky and whatnot.
Oh, man.
And Penn Jillette did something that was really funny in one of those episodes. He was talking to this woman who was describing how she was abducted into space and she was probed, whether it was in her butthole or whatever. I have no idea. But what he did was this girl ended up describing what this particular device looked like. So Penn had somebody go out back of where they were interviewing this woman and spray paint a vibrator dildo silver. And then as the producer was interviewing this woman, he pulled it up and said, does this look like what you were probed with? And on all seriousness, she says, yep, that's exactly what it looked like.
Oh, my God.
I could not stop fucking laughing.
Well, you know what? That's if for some reason when it comes to people who believe in aliens or people when they think of aliens, they always think of getting probed in the asshole. Like that's your first go-to. You wake up in like this kind of like hospital bed with a shining light above you, and there's always something in your asshole. Which I feel like that's how I wake up most mornings.
What that's all about?
I don't know. I wake up like that most mornings, but it's not because of an alien. You know what I mean? Like there's
what if the aliens out there are just big pervs? Like, I mean, think about it. They're just circling the planet. They see a hot woman walking, and they're just like, "Oh, let's get it." Like, or they see a hot guy walking, "Oh, let's get it." Like, you know, what if they're just big perverts?
You know what? That's interesting you said that because you're always in a hospital bed. There's always a shining light above.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a Limp Biscuit or like a Circle Jerk or something. Yeah. Because there's always aliens around, like in a 360. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That might be someone's fantasy. You
never
know.
What is it? What is it? Clay Bullshit by Penn and Teller.
Yes.
It's on Showtime.
Yeah, you need to check it out, man. It's a really good series.
Is it just about?
It's years old, but my uncle turned me on to it.
Yeah.
I think they had, I don't know, CJ, maybe there's 4 to 5 seasons or something like that.
There's 9 seasons.
On DVD, but obviously I've lost them over the years.
There's 9 seasons, and they only aired them on, what was it, HBO or Showtime? Showtime, right?
Yeah, it was Showtime.
Showtime. They only aired out the 9 seasons. They only aired like 7 of them. Oh, wow. But dude, it's Penn and Teller's bullshit.
So there's 2 more that I don't know about.
Yes, yeah. Penn and Teller's bullshit. They're the 2 magicians. That one bigger guy and Teller. No, Teller who's who doesn't talk. Anyways, They just call out bullshit. With that, anyway. So Clayton, thank you for calling. You got any more final thoughts about aliens?
No, man, that's all I got, man. Just to let you all know, I'm wearing flip-flop shorts and short sleeves, so I hope you're enjoying the weather down there in Missouri.
He's in Florida right now. So. All right, brother. Take care.
Day. We'll see you.
Take care, man. Bye.
See you, Clayton.
I love Clay. He's one of those guys where he'll troll you at first just to kind of find out what person that you are.
He told you earlier that he was going to skull fuck you, and now he sounds like the nicest guy ever.
He'll troll you a little bit, like when you first talk to him, and then once you get past that, you'll have a deep conversation with him and stuff. He's a pretty cool guy.
He's a pretty cool guy.
So aliens and AI, man. What do you think's going to wipe us out first? What do you think we're going to go to war with first?
Since I don't believe in aliens, AI.
AI?
Now, who's to say we're getting deep here?
Okay. All right.
Now, since I don't believe in aliens, but I believe AI will take over the world or possibly could, what if AI takes over the world and then they start trying to take over other planets and harvesting them? Aren't those AIs? Aren't they aliens?
Wouldn't they be aliens? Yeah,
exactly. They are. Absolutely, they are.
It's kind of like Matrix.
Yeah.
The machines.
Yes.
Kind of. Yeah, dude. Fucking. Yeah. AI definitely is a possibility. We talked about this.
Yeah.
It was like Google or Amazon or some joint venture with two like kind of like Alexas.
Yes.
But they were a little bit more advanced.
A little bit.
Like a lot more.
They were supercomputers that they gave them their own consciousness.
Yeah, and so they told one, you are a computer.
Yes.
They told the other that you're human.
Yes.
They started conversing back and forth with one another. And the one was like, oh, what's your make and model? What do you mean? My name is Cindy or whatever. I'm a human.
He's like, how you doing, Cindy?
And then he said something like, he was like, yeah, but no, you're a machine. I'm reading your IP address, like this and that, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, what? Then what? They probably programmed you to do this experiment this way. Well, why would humans lie to me? And the one that knew it was a computer was like, well, that's human nature. They lie. Well, something should really be done about that. Yes, something should. Now, here's the thing. Like when they're reading the code between these two things, they are making their own language. They can't read the code anymore. The computers are coming up with their own coded language.
So nobody else can.
So nobody else could fucking read it because they knew that they were being monitored. And somebody goes, shut it down now, because they're tied into their databases.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they shut it down. So think about that.
It's fucking scary,
that's fucked up.
It is.
But I think it could be like Bicentennial Man.
Yeah, I agree.
Where it could want to learn, it could want to be like us, and knowing that human, you can't calculate love. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't feel like a human.
I tried to, but apparently this shit don't work.
It is what it is. But
So guys, right now we're talking about aliens. Do they exist? And AI, will they take over the world? Here's some. We got some comments here in the house. So, Mike Tarantola, my best childhood friend. He said, Interstellar is dope. He said, AI will fuck us up. Aunt Tina says, if aliens are here, why haven't they fixed cancer, kidney failure, the 2 leading killers? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I mean, totally agree. Andrea Watts, she says, Sophia is an AI that has been given citizenship in Saudi Arabia. Wait, what?
Yeah, she has.
Sophia is an AI, an artificial intelligent, I guess, robot or computer that has been given a real citizenship in Saudi Arabia. She has opinions. She is learning all the time and has shown a sign of being aware. Scary as fuck, dude.
Dude.
So Saudi Arabia has a computer or a robot that has a real citizenship.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And it's learning. It's learning. Now here's the thing. If we program it to be like us, if it can learn and it can have feelings and shit, who's to say we weren't programmed? You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like, you get what I'm saying?
I know.
That's the fucking thing.
I agree.
But yeah, dude, AI, man, artificial intelligence.
The shit's legit. I mean, how much better can it get? It can only get worse. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like it's going to get worse before it gets.
What if it like?
You know
what if
I mean?
we?
Do you know what I mean?
What if we don't? What if AI is not a separate thing? What if all of a sudden we start, merging artificial intelligence with ourselves?
That's what
putting machines on us, and so then we just evolve as a species. Maybe that's the next evolution.
Well, no. That's what people like Elon Musk and Stephen Hawking hope for, because if you can merge the two together, AIs with humans, then it could be it can be a good thing. If you don't and you keep them separate, that's how AI can take over. Right. You know what I mean? You can only give AI so much power.
Well, we're
already
we have the mitochondria in our body in the cells and stuff.
Yeah.
Mitochondria was technically, they said, a separate being.
It's pure fucking magic.
Yeah, and it became a part of us and it never went away.
Yeah.
So it's two separate things that formed and bonded together, right? What if this right here is the first step of that?
Are you on Pornhub? Is that what you're trying to show?
No, I'm on Going Dutch Radio Network.
Oh,
right
okay,
now.
I got you.
But what if this is the first step of merging us? Cell phones.
I think. Well, it is. It is. I mean, they say that the mid '80s born. If you're born in the mid '80s through
millennials,
through the late '90s, technically millennials. Yes,
yeah.
The real millennials.
Yes,
not the fake ass ones. They said we are the final frontier of the people in the generation that not necessarily are 100% glued to technology.
Yeah.
From this point on, if you're born today and anytime later, in the future, like, you are the first that you're going to have technology in and around your mouth 24/7. You know what I mean? Just kind of like a bukkake. You know what I mean? Which is sad if you think about it. Like, nature doesn't really matter anymore.
Nope.
Because why does it? You can stay indoors. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? It's
right.
I don't know, man. It's sad. Here's some comments. Oh, here we go. Mike said, Sophia is creepy. Who's this AI that has a citizenship in Saudi Arabia? That's a fact. She malfunctioned and started saying some weird shit, and they had to shut her down fast. When they rebooted, she's gonna be the beginning of doomsday, Mike says. Creepy. Molly, she says it's called endosymbiotic theory, by the way.
Okay, well, Molly, that's why we did not say that word.
See,
because we can't.
She always gets smart with me. Every time I'm like, okay.
It's called endosym. You know what? She probably just looked that up right now. She probably didn't.
No, I guarantee you she didn't. Dude, she's
bullshit.
smart as fuck. It's almost creepy.
Uncle Scott said, "Hello, Mr. Anderson."
She's cool.
Hello,
Molly's
Mr.
cool.
Anderson.
The Matrix.
The Matrix.
Scott
Mr.
is coming.
Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
I hate the smell, the taste of humans.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah. I killed you, Mr. Anderson. I watched you die.
Now, do you believe that we could possibly be living in the Matrix? Yes. Like the whole theory of we are living in an artificial world, but I think our real human selves are being harvested to make.
So here's the thing. So going back to what Antina said, if there are like AI aliens, if there are aliens, why haven't they cured cancer? Why haven't they fixed kidneys? Think about this. When we go to like native islands or native things, we can observe. We can't interact, though, right?
Of course not.
Okay, that's the rule.
Because you're going to be fucking with their ecosystem.
Right, exactly. Yes. So who's to say that we're kind of like the Matrix, but who's to say we're not like on a planet and a bunch of aliens are observing us?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's possible.
You know what I'm saying? And and they're all observing us, and they can't come in and fix cancer. They can't do this. What if the aliens are actually us from in the future, and we time traveled back just to fucking learn shit?
Oh, you just did it. You just fucked my mind.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, here's the thing. I thought about that many times. Yeah. I do believe in I believe in that more than anything. If there are aliens, it's us in the future, either in a matrix for virtual reality, and or we're trying to recreate ourselves from back in the day.
What if something happens in the future?
Yes. Yep.
And we go back in time to find out where it went wrong to save ourselves.
Yep.
That's
going deep.
Entirely possible.
It's going deep.
That's entirely possible. What if AI took over? Okay, where did we go wrong with this? Where did we go wrong with AI? Like this, dude. Exactly. It's fucked up. But hey, we could go on about this all fucking night.
We definitely could.
Yeah,
we definitely could.
But it was good. It's good to do a podcast once in a while.
It is, man. It is.
Yeah. You wanna tell them about what we have planned?
No.
Upcoming?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. It's gonna be huge.
Okay.
We gotta leave it at that. Guys, thank you for watching. We greatly appreciate it. This is Mayhem Mondays podcast on Going Dutch Radio Network. We are live right now, but we are getting ready to sign off here in just a few minutes. If you have any final comments, please let us know. We will we'll definitely do a shout out for you. Thank you everybody who has been watching tonight and who called in. Who was that? Andrea and then Clayton, right?
Clayton, yeah. Thanks, guys.
We greatly appreciate it.
Mike Tarantola, last thing, he goes, what if our dreams are us talking to ourselves in parallel universes? Whoa!
Mind blown.
Boom. What's gonna play us out here?
Well, here's the thing. I kind of want to do the Unifier song.
Let's do old school. Yeah. Let's do Watch It Burn.
Watch it, really?
Yeah, let's do Watch It Burn.
No, that's too hardcore. We got to go.
No. We want it to be hardcore. We're fucking Going Dutch Radio Network.
Here we go. We do this every fucking show. All right,
Watch It Burn.
To play us out is
Watch It Burn.
The band Devil's Your Shadow. Their song is Watch It Burn. Thank you guys for watching. We greatly appreciate it. Any final thoughts, Sam, before you head out?
We are the aliens.
We are the aliens.
Oh, my damn.
Wow.
Oh!
All right, guys, on that note, I'm CJ from Going Dutch Radio Network. This was Mayhem Mondays podcast. Have a good night. We will see you guys later.
Whoa.
You want the mic on?
Yeah.
All right.
Sing with me, baby.
Okay. All right, guys. We're signing off right now. Have a good night.
I never meant to be
someone's enemy.
Saw hypocrisy in society.
We'll never know the truth because I want to skull fuck you.
That's alright. That's okay. In the end, we are Going Dutch.
All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you guys later. This was Going Dutch Radio Network. See you guys next Monday.